Greetings, Earth creatures. I want to speak to you for just several minutes about another recommendation, book recommendation. My last video was a brief discussion and recommendation of Frank Herbert's six-book Dune series. And so this one is similar, but this is for the prequels to Dune by Brian Herbert, his son, and Kevin J. Anderson. And so people who like the Dune series or love the Dune series as much as I do, so there are a few questions that someone might have. We know from the Dune series that the Harkonnens and the Atreides hate one another. These families over the centuries have been feuding with each other. Why? Why is that? Okay, and then other things such as we know that thinking machines are outlawed. They're not allowed to make thinking machines, what we would refer to as computers or automated machinery, robots, and so forth. So we know that that's outlawed, and that it was because of the Butlerian Jihad, which is mentioned in the Dune series. But why? Why are they not allowed to make thinking machines? The Bene Gesserits have their abilities, but how did those abilities come about? It didn't just happen. Someone just didn't wake up one morning suddenly with these abilities. It had to come about. The navigators and how did they come to be? They were humans at some point, but they gained this ability, and it happened over time. The flight capabilities, space travel, the folding of space. How did they gain that ability? So I ask all these questions because we know of these facts in the Dune series. Now, Brian Herbert and Kevin Anderson have gifted us with these prequel stories. This is the Butlerian Jihad. It is the first of the prequels, and it is also first, if you look at the timeline, this is the earliest account that we have of anything in the Dune universe. Now, this takes place many, many thousands of years, probably 20,000 or more years before we read the first book of Dune by Frank Herbert. So I've heard of people who completely disregard these books. They reject them. They refuse to read them. As a Dune fan, I wanted to explore this. What I did not expect when I started reading these, I did not expect to love them as much as I do. Seriously, this trilogy, the Butlerian Jihad, the Machine Crusade, and the Battle for Corran, that trilogy, I can say in all honesty, I like those three as good as any of the original 6 Dune books. I cannot give this a higher recommendation. And so maybe you've thought about it, but have not taken the step to look at these, to check these books out. I can't give a higher recommendation than I do these books. And then there are many other prequels. These 3 would be my favorite, but there are many, many others just focusing at following the timeline, going on forward in history up to the point of the original 6 that we read. Many, many different prequels that focus on these various aspects of Dune. Another trilogy would be House Atreides, House Harkonnen, House Carino. That's another good trilogy. And many of these things I can go on and on about this, but I think you get the point. You understand that I like these and I recommend these. And I'm going to put a link in the description below that will take you directly to this first book. And so I really hope that some of you will like this enough to be interested enough to go and check it out. And that's all I have to say for you today. And I appreciate the support of each one of you for this channel. And I hope that you have a good day. Thanks.